Today, I got early access to F1 Manager 2023 courtesy of Frontier, the game studio that creates the game itself. And today, I'm going to be telling you guys 8 things that I noticed that have changed from last year's game to this year's game, along with a whole bunch of background footage that you guys are going to see in the background for today's video. Before this video starts, if you guys are new here and you enjoy Formula 1 content like this, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, join the Discord. Also, I am doing a giveaway. You guys voted in my Discord which team you wanted a giveaway for, and McLaren ended up winning the vote. So at the end of July, I'll be choosing one of you who reacts to this Discord message that I put up in my Discord. One of you guys will be able to choose a specific McLaren merchandise in a specific price range, and it'll be shipped to you guys wherever you are in the world or wherever the F1 website can ship to you. So all you gotta do is join the Discord, hit that like button, react to the giveaway post, and you'll be entered in the giveaway. If you got Discord, I'm sorry. If you don't have Discord, I'm sorry. It's the easiest way to do it. With that being said, guys, enjoy the video. In the preview that I got from F1 Manager, I was able to get a save from McLaren, a save from Red Bull, and a save from Williams, and it was honestly a lot of fun. And one thing I really found myself doing a lot was looking at the visor cam view, and you guys can see in the background footage here, I got hot laps with Verstappen, I got hot laps with Logan Sargent because we love our good old American Logie Sarge here, and we also have a whole race gameplay of Lando Norris, or just not really Lando Norris, just McLaren, and I will have that as background footage as well. It's pretty awesome, and the game looks amazing this year. But let's talk about 8 things that I've noticed that have changed in the game so far. So the first thing is that we have an updated scroll list as results. It will show the logos of the constructors in them, and also the colors are updated and displayed to the name. It looks really cool. You love to see it. I think it's a big, not a big improvement, but definitely is an improvement from last year's game. And obviously, another really big thing in the game is a bunch of different camera angles that we have. There is the visor cam, which is amazing, and you guys are seeing the background footage of Verstappen's hot lap right now. Something about visor cam, I don't know what it is, I just absolutely love it, and I could just watch a whole race of just visor cam footage, so maybe I will do that once the game comes out. But man, visor cam is beautiful. I don't know why, I just love it. I love it. Another thing that's new that I don't think I've seen before is a race replay option, which allows us to replay previous races from the 2023 season. This seems fun. This could be really cool for doing some sort of story mode or whatever. So if you want to see that, then that's super cool. You absolutely love to see it. One thing that I did not expect from this year's game is to have a fastest pit stop leaderboard. This was not in the previous F1 Manager game, and I did not expect Mercedes to be on top, if we see in this screenshot right here. Look at Hamilton here having the fastest pit stop. We got George Russell in 2nd. We got Perez 3rd, Verstappen 4th. Looks like Ferrari's got some bad pit stops. Nick DeVries is in the game, even though F1 Manager did tweet out Daniel Ricciardo, which is pretty cool. But yeah, fastest pit stops. Who knows? Maybe Red Bull will absolutely dominate in this category. This is a really cool one, and it actually does correlate to this weekend precisely, as this weekend is the Honda IndyCar race in Toronto, and I'm actually there all weekend. So if you guys see me at the Honda Indy in Toronto, come say hi. I'll be wearing a Charles Leclerc shirt and a Sebastian Vettel hat tomorrow, so that'll be really cool. But this correlation is really cool, as Alex Palou is actually, or Palou, I don't really know how to pronounce it. He's leading the IndyCar Championship right now, and he is the reserve driver for McLaren. He's a 74 overall, so he's already rated higher than Nick DeVries, I think. But the possibility of IndyCar drivers are in the game. This is likely due to the fact that some of the reserve drivers are IndyCar drivers, so they stay updated. They have rosters updated like that, which is awesome, and it's absolutely massive for the game. And if, for example, drivers like Colton Herta or maybe Joseph Newgarden end up being IndyCar or F1 test or reserve drivers, maybe they'll be in future F1 Manager games, which is really cool. Another really cool thing that I noticed, a little bit, not the coolest thing I've noticed, but like it's also, it changed from last year, is when doing driver setups, the bar will instant lock. You can move your slider away from it, but in previous F1 Manager game, which is last year's game, the only one, it would not lock, and it would stay as optimal on the feedback for the driver. It would just give you a general area when it's set optimal, but now it actually locks in place when it's optimal, which I think is very helpful. And as someone who sucks at making setups in this game, that'll certainly help me out a lot. I like that. Thank you F1 game. Another aspect that makes the F1 Manager game very similar to real life is the updated track map, and it looks like the track map that they have in actual F1. You know, when Crofty goes around talking about the track, it has the little colors, it's got the sectors, it's absolutely beautiful. They have the track map fully updated to the nature, just like in real life. The previous F1 Manager game, we had just like an animated glowing background like we had last year and I think the year before. But now, like we said, it's got the nature, it's got the little structures around it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Welcome, F1 Manager. You're really stepping up your game this year. It looks fantastic. And last, but certainly not least, this is one of the most important aspects to the game that they're really showcasing this year, in my opinion. This is driver confidence, and to me, this is sort of like the focus stat in the F1 2022 and F1 2023 games, but it's a little bit more in depth, as there is, what is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 or maybe 6, 8, I don't know, I'm not good at math. Like, it's hard to see in the picture here, but there's like 7, 8 different levels to driver confidence. You can see that there is a red, there is a white, there's a green, and then there's a purple. I assume it's going to be very hard to get into this purple range, and yeah, in the little preview build, you can't get there. It's one race, and it's pretty much already set. Right now, they're just smack down in the middle as it's a preview build, but it's still pretty cool. You absolutely love to see it. I wouldn't be surprised, just say, for example, you overperform in your car, and you keep going up, and then just say you have a crash, or maybe even in practice you have a crash, and the driver confidence will go down. That is something really cool. The driver confidence also changes the pace of the driver. This was not in last year's games, by the way. Driver confidence also carries out over to the race, such as getting overtakes will boost the driver's confidence. The correct setup also boosts it. And lastly, getting overtaken or overtaking will cause a positive or negative effect to the confidence. So if you getting overtaken, like Nicholas Latifi, if Nicholas Latifi overtakes you, you know, your confidence is going to go through the mud. Either way, those are 8 things that are different from last year's Formula 1 Manager game to this year's F1 Manager game. Now, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of graphics, and I'm going to show you a little bit of race gameplay. I'm not going to be talking through it, and I'll also show you a little bit of animations when Charles Leclerc ends up winning this race, which is actually pretty cool.
Track clear ahead. Push this lap. Push.
It's clear. So yeah, let's go now. Let's push on now.
Apparently has put you P1. Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
There'll be celebrations tonight after a performance like that. They've done themselves and the team proud.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
This podium is something the whole team can be proud of. Excellent strategy and perfectly executed.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations. Lando Norris certainly loves the podium, heading up there now to celebrate again.
The second podium of the year for them. Well earned after a demanding race out on the track.
Well, we might be in Britain, but our podium finishers won't be celebrating with a cup of tea tonight. They'll be staying true to Formula 1 tradition. Now, Karun, with that result in mind, what would they be feeling like down at McLaren?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
So there you have it. That is my experience with F1 Manager 2023. Once again, thank you Frontier for giving me early access to the game. I greatly appreciate it. I love F1 Manager. I love F1. And actually, this is the first early access game I've ever had in my life. So thank you so much. Super grateful for that. And with that being said, guys, let me know what you think about F1 Manager. If you're going to play it, link will be in the description for you guys to buy it. I guess it'll be on Steam. I think you can get it on other platforms. Pretty sure you can. With that being said, guys, also don't forget to join the giveaway. Link is in the description to the Discord. All you got to do is hit the McLaren emoji in the reaction page. To join my Discord, you got to verify, but that's very simple. But with that being said, see you guys next time.